Okay, so Assassin's Creed 3 just came out yesterday, and I'm about 12 hours into the single-player campaign. I have not actually beat the game, and this review should have no spoilers in theory. I mean, you should already know kind of enough about Assassin's Creed 3, especially by the time you're checking out this review. So all I really show is kind of combat footage and naval combat footage, but this is all gameplay that I took from actually earlier this morning. So it didn't take me very long to get my kind of hands around the new control scheme. And the combat system in this game is very different from the previous Assassin's Creed. It is much more in line with Batman Arkham City. So the combat engine feels like Batman Arkham City, although the controls are slightly different. But ultimately, it is a drastic improvement over previous Assassin's Creeds, where I felt like you were just button mashing, or frequently you'd have to hold down like 3 or 4 buttons to do anything in the original Assassin's Creed. Whereas in 3, they've definitely simplified things. As an example, in the previous Assassin's Creeds, if you wanted to counter an enemy, you would have to hold down the right trigger and tap X, and now all you have to do is tap the B button, at least on the Xbox 360. So they let you do the same things, but ultimately they've drastically simplified the controls. The game is a lot bloodier, and as far as the technical aspects of the game, it is fantastic. The game has very few frame rate hiccups, and it keeps track of a lot of dudes on screen. Like, there have been parts in this game where there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on screen at once, and the game does not even hiccup. So, on one sense, I mean, it feels like a mix of Batman with Red Dead Redemption, but it has this awesome Assassin's Creed fight system and control scheme. So, I mean, the game is great. Like, I do feel like if you like sandbox games, if you're into Grand Theft Auto, or even Skyrim, like, okay, if Skyrim pissed you off because the action was kind of clunky, then this is what you need to sign up for, because it has almost everything that Skyrim does, except that, you know, it's a much smoother engine, and it's a lot slicker. As far as naval combat, I was the most concerned with the naval combat because I felt like, you know, it's really out of place for Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has always been about free running and killing people with swords. And so I was kind of worried that this would be really slow and just kind of like on rails, but it is not on rails. It's very open-ended. You can turn left, you can turn right. I mean, you have complete control of the ship, including the sails. So it's really fun to basically, like, you know, raise your sails, go left, lower your sails, fire your cannons. And, I mean, this ship combat has been such a nice addition to Assassin's Creed that, I mean, this could almost be a standalone game. You could literally make a game just on the high seas using this engine, and I think that would literally be so entertaining. Like, I actually wish there was more naval ship combat. There are naval ship missions in the main quest, and actually the 2 that I'm showing here are literally side quests. So it shouldn't be a spoiler to see this. It has nothing to do with the mission. But you'll get to see some of the different examples of how the naval combat works. So right here we're in the Caribbean, and it's really calm and sunny, but there are weather effects, and sometimes you'll be sailing at night in a fog, other times it'll be, you know, like a thunder and lightning storm, and the waves are insane. So, I mean, this stuff is very good, and I really do enjoy it. So if you were kind of on the fence about buying this game, I would say just buy it, like, honestly. It is very good, it's very polished, and the engine is actually quite impressive, and the lighting effects on from the sun to the water, the lighting effects are fantastic. And this is all on Xbox, this isn't even a high-end PC. So I am just amazed at how hard this game pushes the hardware. Yeah, this is a better example of the actual game engine, and as you can see, this is basically, we're getting into a battle during a storm that's taking place at night, and the waves are just incredible, and it's very gut-wrenching and stomach-churning, and this is some really action-packed stuff, and it's very enjoyable. I can't recommend it enough. It's even hard for me to talk over it, because as I look at it, I want to actually just stop talking and just stare at it, because I'm like, wow, I've never seen anything like this in a video game on this level. So, yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed 3 is epic. I don't want to say that it's Game of the Year, because it's still too early, it's only been out for a couple days, but I mean, I would assume, if I had to guess, that this would be my Game of the Year, because I've been spending most of my time playing Battlefield 3, which came out last year. So, I don't know, like, Assassin's Creed 3 is really a must if you're a fan of the series, and I think also, if you've never played one of these games, this is absolutely the place to jump in. Because when the game starts, it gives you a little synopsis of the previous games, and it really gets you up to speed. So, between the, you know, the new gameplay, the new combat engine, this ship combat, the amazing graphics, the seamlessness of the world, I really cannot recommend this game enough. So, I think I'm going to shut up, put some music on in the background, and yeah, that's essentially my, Assassin's Creed 3 early single-player review. I haven't beat the game. I would guess I'm about halfway through it, but I am loving it. It is fantastic, and I would say go buy it.